Good morning to one and all. Happy Bank Holiday Monday. It's a beautiful day today, absolutely gorgeous. Now bear in mind, you're not probably going to see this for another week, so but anyway, I hope you did enjoy your bank holiday weekend. Right, today we're having party-ishy nibbles. Yesterday's dinner was a blinding. I have no idea what I'm saying. But I've got leftover bits, so I wouldn't mind making it again, maybe tomorrow or something, or the next day. I don't want to waste like spinach and stuff. Right, anyway, so today we're having like little party-ishy nibbles, I want to say. So it's going to be, but it's all going to be, I want to say healthy, but it's not healthy. But it is healthy because I'm hand making these. So what we're going to be having is homemade Scotch eggs, homemade chicken goujons, and homemade jalapeno poppers, mozzarella poppers. And then I was debating whether to do like little, you know, like potato skins as well. Now I haven't got all the ingredients to do that, but I could make a nice potato skin, sort of, without the cream, without the bacon. But yeah, yo. Anyway, so first things first, with my chicken goujons, I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to put some cornflakes on that because I watched our video last night and we put a bit of cornflakes on there, as well as breadcrumbs. Now I don't have normal cornflakes. I have frosted cornflakes, but I'm gonna go for it. It's still gonna be just crunchy, innit? I'm gonna probably guarantee that sweetness you'll probably not even really taste anyway. Right, I did also, by the way, take out everything out of the cupboard yesterday, out of this cupboard, and cleaned it all down and sort of rearranged it. Now I'm going to be totally honest though, I just still ain't happy with the way I've arranged my cupboards. Now some people have asked me actually, and I haven't answered in the comments because this is a difficult one to answer. This is my first time using this now. Let's have a look then, let's have a look how this goes. So some people are wondering how come, that's because it's really packed in there. How come I'm really struggling for space in here? Which I can understand what you're thinking. What, surely to God, you know, I should have an awful lot more space in this static caravan than I did in the motorhome. Now, believe it or not, we haven't. And then also somebody came up with a good reasoning to why as well, because a lot of the stuff that was in storage we're also now trying to fit into the caravan as well, static caravan. Absolutely 100% true on that one. You think that's enough? No, I'm not on the wine at this time of the morning. Let's just put that back. I think that's enough. It's for this amount of chicken. No, I need a bit more than that, don't I? It's just hard to getting this out. But not only that, right, I met a lovely lady. I've met her before, Linda. And we've met her before. We met her in Spain. Actually, we've met her quite a few times. And she's such a lovely lady. She does like designing of, I'm going to call them static caravan, but lodges, whatever, yeah. Lodges. She does designing of like the lodges and stuff. And she even admitted to us how she knows that we would have had more room in the motorhome than we do now in the static caravan. She's also had to live in one herself, so she had to go from the motorhome to the static. So in other words, I'm not the only one saying that you will. Basically, we found we had an awful lot more room in the motorhome, yeah. But then on that note, we had a lot of stuff in storage, didn't we? So why isn't that fitting in now? Yeah, we had an awful lot of stuff, extra stuff in storage. It's just really difficult to explain, if I'm totally honest. Right, time for me eggies. So let's just get me eggies in. Don't really know how many to do, but they're not going to go to waste, are they? Already got me a little sprinkling of salt in there. I've had people ask me before, why do you put salt in there? But I don't know. We just always have done, always will. I think I just broke that. Yeah, I just broke that. Oh no, ain't having that one. Let's go and get a new one. That one in the bin. And also I can see that this one's cracked as well, is it? Why are they so fragile then? Yeah, that has cracked. Don't understand why they're so fragile. So anyway, yeah, my point is, yeah, we definitely had a lot more room in the motorhome. You'd never believe it or never understand why, but we certainly did. That's just broke as well. What's going on with these eggs? Is it because they're really cold? I don't get it. I'm going to get one more. And if it happens again, I'm not changing them. Just grab one more. I've just come back and another one's just popped again. Right, it might be just the cold then. I'm not replacing them all. Going around in circles. Right, anyway, so let me just take you to the bedroom, just quick. I just don't really want to go on about this. So let's talk about the storage, yeah, for the clothes, our clothes. Now, in the motorhome, we both had a wardrobe at the side of our beds and one up the top and a big one under the bed. This now, all we have really is this. So this is what Dan would have had in the side of his bed, right? So that's what Dan would have had. In mine, I had all this in the side of my bed, but those were in storage, right? So that's that. All those jogging suits in there. All this as well was in the side of my bed, bed as well. Those jogging suits, they would have gone in the one under the bed, right? Whatever's in these drawers would have gone in at the underneath the bed. Now, believe it or not, there's not actually a lot in there because they're really hard. They're only thin drawers like that. And then up there is just my pajamas and just Dan's underwear and that. So yeah, we definitely haven't got as much storage here that we did have in the motorhome. Right, anyway, getting away from that now. Right, need to time that. We're not doing that today. I'm not talking about storage today. We're doing cooking, exciting things. So yeah, I am going to use frosted flakes. I doubt that for that little bit of sugariness you're going to really taste a lot of it. I doubt it. I don't know. Alright, and also what we will be using will be, for the chicken strips at least anyway, we're going to be using these breadcrumbs. Now these are breadcrumbs that are from a HelloFresh that we had. Yes, they're all in date and they are really, really good breadcrumbs. So I'm going to be doing the chicken strips first in them, and then if there's any left over I'll be doing the chicken nuggets. But with the Scotch eggs I'm going to stick with the other breadcrumbs that I have up there. And with the chicken strips I really wanted to put some sort of a seasoning in there as well. Right, I just thought what I should have used those broken eggs for, because I obviously need to dip like the chicken strip in egg, you know, and then into the breadcrumbs. What a numpty. I've just gone and thrown all them eggs away. Never mind. So just getting the mix ready for the chicken, because I can do the chicken and plate it up and put it in the fridge, you see. So I do need some breadcrumbs in there, obviously. Don't know how much of this I'm gonna need or not need. Don't really want to be wasting. And also, as for the spice, so I'm gonna leave it as that. Also for the spice, I've got a Cajun spice mix, also from the HelloFresh. Plenty of date on that, not up till next year. But I don't know really, I feel like I'm not sure if this is going to match. It's not really, It's not really what I wanted for the chicken nuggets, but I can put it in, I suppose. It's not going to do no harm, is it? Let's just put it in. I think it's a Diet Coke break. I'm actually really thirsty. Oh, that's probably why. Look, I've not drunk all my water this morning. I'll down that first. Cheers. And for the mozzarella poppers, I need a load of jalapenos. Yes, I'm calling them jalapenos because that's what I call them. I can call them that because I can. Right, so yeah, I'm going to need lots of this. So the bag of mozzarella I got was this big bag. Look, I've never seen this big bag before. So they don't need cheapy sort of mozzarella. I say they're cheapy brand. But yeah, that's a huge amount of mozzarella in there. I'm not going to be using all that. I have actually got another purpose for this mozzarella for another dish. But yeah, I'm not going to be shy on making these, but I don't know if we can freeze them. If I can freeze them, I'll make the whole bag. I'll have to look it up. I don't think I can. But anyway, first things first. Now, I like my poppers really poppy. Okay, I've just done me a little bit of research. You can freeze these. So I might contemplate it. I might. Let's see how we get on. We'll see what's left over and stuff like that. So the last time I made these jalapeno poppers, I melted the mozzarella in the saucepan, which turned out fine. But I'll tell you what, cleaning the saucepan was a bit of a jazz, right? So what I'm going to do is put some in a bowl and microwave it. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Shall I just try a little bit first? Because this could be, yeah, this could be a disaster. I'll try a little bit first and just see how it turns out. Just don't know. I don't even know if I'm ready for the cheese to be melted yet. But anyway, I've done it. This is the other breadcrumbs, Paxo one. And actually on top of that is I've put leftover, it's like southern fried one that I had out of another tub. That's why actually the lid doesn't match, because it's off the southern fried one, which that was a nice breadcrumb as well. Right, got to keep an eye on this now. I can't mess around, can I? Where's my wooden spoon? Oh, get that one. Okay. God, it's a bit whiffy. That is kind of doing it though. It's gotten it to the same consistency as I did have in the saucepan. Now also, one thing I'm not added to this is it's called elemental cheese. Is it elemental cheese? So I haven't added that to it. So just put some poppers in that. Mix it up. Yeah, I've totally forgot about adding that. So that's turned out pretty good actually. It does stink though, if I be honest. It really whiffs. I'm not enjoying that smell. Right, these eggs must be ready now. Just forgot to time them, if I'm totally honest. One of the eggs have just totally been trashed. Right. Now you do have to use your hands, and I have washed my... Oh, that's hot. Oh. Ow. Need a bit more. Now I wanted to see if I can make sausage shapes on these ones, whereas last time I did, ow, blimey, like chicken nugget shapes. Oh, it's horrible. Just make sure, yeah, you do have clean hands. So these do have to go into the fridge for a little bit before I can actually breadcrumb these. I don't think I want to go to the bother of freezing these, if I'm totally honest. I feel like there's a lot of palaver. I've done that stage. Trust me, right? That wasn't very fun. Didn't enjoy that. So there we have it. We got, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 poppers, and they're quite a decent size as well. So what I might actually do, you know, freeze 1 or 2 of these, maybe 2, and just so we can see how they turn out frozen. It just would be interesting, wouldn't it? Because sometimes frozen food doesn't then turn out very well. I've got to find somewhere for these. These have got to go flat. But this is the problem I have, look. Dan takes over my fridge, look. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 beers in there. I've got nowhere to put stuff. And it's that time. Diet Coke break time. Oh, I need this. Oh. Right, first stage is first. I've got the egg beaten up. The eggs are done. Actually, I should wash up this bowl first. Let me wash this bowl up. You've got to tidy up as you go along, otherwise you end up with a complete mess. Just peeling me eggs. We've lost an egg. We've lost an egg. It's minging. Let me just... Look at that, look. So yeah, it's been cooked like that. So all that's for the bin. I'm not even looking at it. So we're down to 4. It's okay though, that's plenty, isn't it? So I've just got all this to wash up now. I've had a quick little tidy up. So it's that time. I'm going to start making the chicken goujons. Like I said, I do hope we've got enough of these. But never mind. It is what it is, isn't it? So in here I have salt and peppered. I've got Cajun spices. The cornflakes are a bit too crunchy looking, not smashed up enough. But hey ho, don't matter, do it. I'm sure it's going to be lovely. Right, so they do have to go into the egg and then into this. And then they have to go into the fridge because all of these won't be cooked up now till a bit later on. My eggs are all done. They're in the microwave sitting out of the way of flies, basically. Oh, right, I'll use a dry hand for this one. Now, when we made these before, they were scrummy. Trust me, they were really nice. I'm not just saying that. And they also were nice with the peppercorn sauce. So I'm going to be doing that today. And I bought those 2 little white jugs yesterday. So we could have those, can't we? Use those today. See how they get on. There's going to be loads of this dry mix left. I knew one day I was going to make this and make use of those breadcrumbs. I can smell the spice, but it's not overpowering. Maybe I should have put a little bit of chilli in this. That would have been nice. Good, that's a big one. Whoever's getting that one is a lucky boy. Right, so I'm nearly done. I'm on my last one. So I'm going to be discarding the two of these because it has had raw chicken on it, hasn't it? To be fair, I hadn't really sort of thought of that. Well, to be fair, I had thought of that, but what I was thinking of, that the chicken was supposed to have been done last. So the cheese was going to be done first, and then the eggs, and then the chicken, but never mind. Right. So that's not kind of sticking to that one now. So these are going to go into the fridge if I can find space. Let me just sprinkle some on top just in case it needs it. They are looking fabulous though. Alright, that's that. Let me wash my hands and get those in the fridge. Right, next up, so we're going to do the mozzarella bites now. They're cooled down, they're set, so to say. Just wash that. Get these done, get these in the fridge, and then I've just got these Scotchy eggies to be doing. Right, what do these need? Maybe just a bit of salt and pepper, mightn't they? So, let's do a bit of... Oh no, I'll do it into the breadcrumbs, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Now these, I might actually double dip because I think I'm going to need 2 eggs. I won't do 2 yet, I don't want to waste. I think that's going to probably need 2 eggs. Do you know what, actually I'm going to keep this powder stuff for the Scotch eggs, and I'll tell you why. Because the southern fried one is on top of that one, so that would be better on the mozzarella bites, wouldn't it? Right. So let's open them ready now. I've started. Get them ready for it's only a tiny bit on top of that actually though, and then the rest is actually all these golden breadcrumbs. So if I can get past that stage. Well, shall I just make the Scotch eggs now I'm here then? I don't know what I'm doing. No, I'll do these because I've got them out the fridge now. Right, so that's for a bit. Let's get another one. So this is going to need salt and pepper. Don't know how much to do. I might double dip these. Not much. It's quite strong, that this pink rock salt. I'm going to be honest, it's probably a bit too salty for my liking. You only ever need a tiny bit. But oh, let me just have a sup of tea. Sup of tea? What am I on and about? Right, I need cut paper plates. Maybe one, I don't know. Let's just get a couple out. Right, here we go. It's just the conveyor belt. Are they set properly? Don't know if they're done properly. I definitely feel like these could do with double dipping. I don't know if I'm going to bother yet though. Shall I yet? These ones are falling apart. Yeah, they're falling apart. One. That's huge. Look at the size it's gone from. Right, I need to crack on and do some more. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you exactly why that was falling apart, and I'll tell you why. Because the first batch I melted properly, and the second batch, as you can see, you can still see like the strings of cheese, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, it definitely has made a difference in the consistency. That's like sturdy. That's well proper sturdy. So that's what the difference is. So maybe I should have melted it all properly. Never mind. You can get them off the plate easier as well. And there's the mozzarella poppers, jalapeno poppers. They've ended up huge, but I have double dipped those. I've gone through quite a lot of eggs. Now to make all these and 4, which is going to be now 4 Scotch eggs, I've gone through 10 eggs. Yeah, I've gone through 13 eggs. That's mad. I've gone through 13 eggs. Jeez, right, let's go and get these straight into the fridge. So, last but not least, the Scotch eggs. So, I feel like this will be easy. I'm gonna definitely need more breadcrumb than that. So, I may as well just chuck everything in there that I have. Because if I have leftover, then I can just double dip them as well, can't I? But saying that though, I've only got 2 eggs now. Yeah, I'll just mix that in there. That's all it was anyway. At least that's been used. So first things first anyway, we've got to wrap around the eggs some sausage meat. Now I'm not going to season this mix. I'm just going to keep it like that really. I just don't feel like they would be right seasoned. Don't know, I could be wrong. Right, so I've got no more eggs now and no more breadcrumbs. This is it. I have to be able to do these 4. Right. So first things first, I've got to take the skins off the outside. Oh, I could have been doing this all along, couldn't I? Right, come back to me. This is going to take a while. So I've got all my sausage meat ready. This is it. I don't have no more ingredients here, so this better be enough. Right. So we have made these before. I can highly recommend making homemade Scotch eggs. It makes an awful big difference. I have made them years and years ago and I deep fried them and they turned out amazing actually, but using the air fryer isn't terrible anyway. It does a nice job on them. Right, I feel like that's too thick round that, so I'm gonna see if I can thin it out a bit. Yeah, there we go. It just needs a bit there and a bit there. Right, first one. I'm thinking I am going to have enough ingredients. Ideally though, I would like to double do these because we did last time and it really gave it a nice crunch on the outside. But we can only do one at a minute, so we'll stick with that. There we have it. Had a perfect amount of sausage meat, so it's roughly, well, it is 1 sausage per egg. All right. I do hope we get to double dip these. These are going to be fantastic. If we don't eat them today, they'll be grand for tomorrow as well, as long as I store them correct. So all those breadcrumbs I saved from the HelloFresh meals have really been massive help today. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be able to double dip at least 1 or 2 anyway. So we'll try with this one first. Just makes it a really nice crunchy on the outside, and that's the best bit about a Scotch egg, isn't it? Let's be real, it's the outside. For the last one, there ain't really enough breadcrumbs, but I'm gonna give it a go. So it means we've managed 3, not all 4. I'm going to give it a go. Let's see if this works out okay. Come on. So that's that. I didn't quite make it, did I? But it's okay, it's all good. I can guarantee that's going to turn out perfect. Right, so we managed to double dip 3 of those. Right, it's time for a big clear up. Yeah, bit messy doing all that, but 100% worth it. I'm gonna be honest, the mozzarella, well, they all turn out amazing. The mozzarella bites and the chicken strips are just lush if you can't be bothered with the Scotch eggs, but at least try those. Now I'll tell you who has tried our recipe. It's a lovely Sharon from Butler's Empire. Sharon and Martin did my mozzarella and jalapeno poppers. So there you have it, and they approved as well. So right, I need to tidy up, get these in the fridge, and then literally later on it's just bunging all this into an air fryer. What I might do though, although this air fryer is big, I might get the other air fryer in as well and just cook everything together. Get it all on the go. Lovely jubbly. It's all kicking off, it's all getting exciting. Grub's going on now. Right, let me just grab the tongs. So now I've got to put this in here because there are an awful lot of flies around here today. So Scotch eggs in first. So we're aiming for tea to be ready in about, we're going to say about half an hour, but you know, there's no rush. Right, let's get those on in there. I forget how to use this one. Haven't used it for so long. Right, we'll do 25 minutes on that. So I'll just keep an eye on that. In here now then, I've got the potatoes in here for the skins. Not turning out. I'm not going to do all those because that's an awful lot. So I'll probably just do 2 of those. Bear in mind now you're cutting them in half, aren't you? So for those, these have just come out the freezer. So I just need them to thingy. Right, so for the skins, I do need to chop up some jalapenos. So I'm just going to chop some of those up quick. And once the Scotch eggs are done, then I'm going to get the chicken on the go. And then literally the mozzarella bites don't take long. Can't remember how long, but they don't take long, so they're the last minute things. Chicken is going to take about 18 minutes. I know that because that's how long it took on. That's how long it took on my. Well, I've got to go. I've got to get the other camera. I've got to go and see what he's up to. So it's time to dish Dan up. Right, we have to do this strategically because there's flies everywhere. Strategically.
I can't say it now.
So Dan has to come over, pick what he wants, and I'll put it on his plate. Right, come on over then, young man. Let's.
Well, I'll have all them.
No, come on. You know there's flies and everything, and
no,
things,
there isn't.
And things are being cooked. Right, can you tell me what you want out of this?
I'll have them.
No, come on.
I'll have them.
I'm not doing this. Come on.
I'll try some of that. I don't want 3. Definitely not.
Alright, do you want one of these Scotch eggs? There is a fly.
1 Scotch egg. What was that at the bottom?
That's just potatoes. Right. Let's move around. He has to pick his chicken. So, big ones, little ones. How many do you want?
Just 2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
So that's your tea?
Is that everything we've got?
Yeah.
What's under there? Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, that's everything.
What's that?
Peppercorn sauce.
I'll have a bit of that.
Yeah, but is that everything?
For now, yeah, I can keep coming back, can't I?
Yeah, of course you can. Oh no! Mozzarella bites.
Mozzarella bites, Mazzy.
Forgot about the mozzarella bites. So there we have it. That's what Dan's picked today. Well, for now anyway. Right, let's get some peppercorn sauce in our new little jugs. Got to be able to pour this nicely now though, haven't I? Right. Here we go. Super duper. So check this out. This is Dan's little meal. How cute is that look? Shall I cut your Scotch egg?
No, thank you.
No. I nearly forgot. Are you hungry or starving?
I'm starving.
Good. And then we have it. There's mine. Scrummy yummy. Right, let's scran up because I'm starving too. There you go, darling.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to cut into my Scotch egg. Let's just have a look and see. Right, hold on. Let me just put the camera down. Let's have a look inside. So a crunchy one. There we have it, look. Check that out. That looks well nice. I want mine in quarters. Now that's the way to have a Scotch egg.